Hello everybody, this is Diane. I am here to do my weekend collage. Today's Friday. I'm doing it on a Friday instead of a Saturday because I won't be home tomorrow. But it will be on my on my YouTube channel on Sunday as usual. This is week 12 and the prompts are a comic. I thought these prompts were a little difficult. A lot of them were difficult to come up with images for, but I do have the complete set of the Peanuts comic strips, 50 years worth, and there are 2 years in each book, so I have 25 books. So I just grabbed one off my shelf and I turned to March 26th, which is the day I'm making this collage, and I looked at both years of March 26th and I liked this one. Charlie Brown and Linus. Isn't spring wonderful, Linus? Everything is turning green. The trees, the shrubs, the grass. And Linus says, what if you don't like green? I thought that was cute, and I'm going to cut that out, and I don't know if I'll use all of them. I'd like to use at least 3 of the squares. I might not use the first one just because of space. It seems like all the images I pulled are rather large. So with everything else, I pulled more than one image that I can choose from. But for this one, I just went with that. See, it's rather big, so I might cut this part off. I could do it like that, or I could cut it into squares and spread them out, but I don't know yet. The next is architecture. So I have this piece, and these are all wooden or 3-dimensional pieces that were photographed and put in magazines. So some of those, and this one, I think that's also a 3-dimensional. This is someone's artwork actually from a book that I had. So I'll use one of those. Something cold. Well, that kind of stumped me. But I looked in my vintage magazine images and I found this, which is pretty big. And I mean, I could use just that or just that, but it's still pretty big. And the ice cube tray. So I don't know. And then a bird. So as I was looking for these other things, I came across these 2 images. So we'll see what we come up with. I think the bird is going to have to be the focal point for this collage. And I like this one. I like them both, actually. So I'm going to cut this one out. That way we can experiment with both of the images. I just don't know how to make all of these things go together. The bird and something cold and architecture. Oh, and a favorite word. Forgot that one. I have some stamps of several words. Cherish, kind, and inspire. Those are all very good words that I really like. So I'll use one of those. I'm going to try the ice cube tray first because that is a much smaller image. And I'm going to hope that I can make this one work. I can cut the bird image down too if I need to. I like this piece. This is either the second or third time that we've come up against architecture, or maybe it's a place. I think we've done the place twice and architecture twice, and those are hard for me to find images of for some reason. I have my regular glue book here and my baskets of images in case I get this collage done pretty quickly, and then we can do some regular glue book pages too. Let's see. Isn't spring wonderful, Linus? Instead of eliminating the first square, maybe I'll eliminate the second one. Because he says everything is turning green. And then the last one says, what if you don't like green? And then I can use one of these words. It could be cherish, because we cherish, at least I do, I cherish the changing of the seasons and the good things about each season. I'll turn that a little bit. And inspire, because the changing of the seasons is inspiring in our work. The colors and the feelings and all of the things that go with the changing of the seasons. So I'm not sure yet which one of those, but how about this layout? I can put this on top to cover up where that image is cut out. I think I like that. Sometimes I doubt myself if I put it together too fast, and then I think there must be something wrong. Maybe I could do it better, but I like it. This was just an extra textured image that I found, and I thought it kind of mimicked the cold thing, because it kind of looks like ice cube blocks but also snowflakes. So I thought maybe I could use that as just an extra piece. Yeah, I'm going to put that down first. The planner side of this spread was all text. It was a book page with all text, so I already put some journaling pages there. And I didn't realize till I got this book out that I never filled in my kind of like journaling section, the planner page, but I use it for sort of a journal. I'm not going to press that down real hard because I want to make sure that I have it in the right place. Nope, this one. Okay, I'm going to move it up just a bit. This has the piece of cross stitch overhanging here, which I like. So I thought this was, when I saw the prompts, I thought this was going to be a difficult one. And I don't really know how all of these images relate to one another. I mean, obviously the bird would go with the cartoon with the springtime, but the ice and the architecture, I don't know. But it's just to put down images. They don't really have to tell a story. It's just to put down images in a way that pleases your eye. And that's why this is called a challenge. I wouldn't have picked these images to go together in a collage. So it's challenging to make it work. I think I'm going to use the word inspire here. Let me see if I have a shape, like a little punched shape that I can stamp that on. That is the wrong binder. That works. Or a label. What colors do we have going on here? All those bright colors and that icy blue. I'm looking for one of these Denison type of labels with a blue border. There's one, and this is a real vintage one. This is not a digital. I like that better than this. Okay, I have to stamp that. Oh, that's a Stampin' Up! Stamp. They don't stick to the blocks. The old ones don't stick to the blocks very well. So I stick a little glue on them. Okay, that was pretty quick. We have a comic, architecture, something cold, a favorite word, and a bird. And I did not use the bonus, which was stamping in a non-black ink. Now I just have to add my date, and then I'll fill in the planner part later. I already have my stamp set up for this. March 26, 2021. Take off my washi tape. and try to get that off my finger without turning my finger black. Okay. So this is the last weekend in March, so I will show you the March collages. Right? March, February. This washi tape is coming up. Okay, here's the first one in March. That was a fun one. Very bold and in your face, kind of, with that train chugging at you. And then this one. This was a challenging one, but I really liked the way it came together in the end. And then this was last week. And today. Now, it's only been 17 minutes, not quite. So I'm gonna play around a little bit in this. Maybe I'll use some of these. Maybe I'll use this bird because I think he's pretty cool. I want to do something with this page. This page bugs me. I know it's not done, but I just don't know what to do with it. It's got these two ladies, and they were carrying big shopping bags. I put another face on top of their face, and then I covered up their shopping bags, and I just don't know what else to do with that page. Maybe I'll end up just covering it all over with something. I want to put something on this. It really needs a person or something. So, let me see if I can find my basket with the people in it. It's got people and people parts in it. I think she came together. But I cut her up. Must be I was going to use her in something and never did. That looks kind of cute with the hand look like it's grabbing a milk bottle cap. So I could use either that one or that one. It's not a person. This is from the same artist that did those ladies with the shopping bags, I think. It's the same style anyway. Maybe I could use them on that page. Well, don't want to spend too much time looking for something. So if one of these things doesn't work, then I will come back to it another day. One of these days, something is going to inspire me to do something with this page and the shopping bag lady page. I hope. I do like that. Okay, I'm going to put that on, and then maybe another day I'll have something that I can add up here. I've got my scrap paper over here and my glue sticks over to the right where you can't see me, but that's where I'm applying my glue. This page also needs something else, but I don't know what yet. She doesn't want to stick to this textured crepe paper ribbon type of thing. It's not really crepe paper, but it's textured paper ribbon. And I'm having a hard time making her want to stick to it. So a lot of these pages that I'm going by, flipping by, aren't done yet. I wanted to find something for this bird. Something on my table that keeps rattling and it's bugging me. I think I got it for the most part. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear it or not, but things like that bother me. Sorry. I'm actually going to cut him off of the base. So I mentioned I did a video this morning, which I posted today, which is Friday. Making a journal card for my shoe journals with my Tim Holtz wallpaper pieces. And I mentioned that it was a very windy day, and it is very windy. I love windy days. So after I ate my lunch, I have a sofa. My couch has recliner ends. And I didn't sleep very much last night. Well, it wasn't too bad, but it was less than 6 hours, which was pretty close to 6 hours. So that's not too bad for me. But I didn't take a nap, but I just wanted to tip back and take a little break after my lunch. And there's a window right behind where I sit. So I had the window open and I had pulled the curtain out of the way so the wind wasn't blowing the curtain around. So I tipped back on the recliner just to close my eyes for a bit, and the wind was whipping through that window. And so I felt like I was just lying there in the wind and loving it. I didn't nap, but I rested and I enjoyed the wind. So she's kind of petting the bird here, I think. And this is just up there for color. And I will want to put something down here because she's chopped off. But I don't know what. But I'm just going to glue these things down. Waiting for my glue to come down. I think what I'm going to have to do is put some glue on her hand, the hand that goes behind the bird, so I can position her and then glue them on as one piece. Alrighty. I'm looking for the shopping bag ladies. I'm not going to spend time looking for them. I thought I could flip right to them, but I guess I can't. I'll save that out for when I do find them. So, what can I put on there now? I've got so many cool images. Oh, there's more people in here, it looks like. Oh, it's a toaster with a lady popping up out of the toaster. Isn't this adorable? It was an article about the old-fashioned honeycomb decorations. I saw something that caught my eye and I lost it. There it is. That caught my eye. It's a picture of this woman working on this quilt. There's some artwork with the beautiful dark cloudy skies. These aren't telling a story that I know of. I just like these images and I'm gluing them down, which is what a glue book is for. I don't necessarily have to be making a collage that says anything. I'm just fussy cutting around her face. Well, I don't know what it means. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just going to glue stuff down. None of these images really have anything to do with any of the others. This is a stack of uppercase magazines. That's their spines. They're such beautiful magazines. And I believe this image came from one of these uppercase magazines. Uppercase is a Canadian publication, and it's all about decorative arts, I guess. Printing and crafting and art and typography, all kinds of cool stuff like that. I love stormy days like this. When I go for walks, I love looking at interesting clouds and like the colors of the sky and the tree branches against the colors of the sky. When I lived in a previous home where I would walk in my neighborhood, there were lots of church spires and historical buildings that were beautiful up against the sky. Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks. It's interesting. My basket of background. These are the small background pieces. So I guess this is just a quirky page right here. These two pages are kind of quirky. This is from a vintage magazine, and these are flooring samples. Carpets and tiles, I think. Got some butterflies in that pattern. I think this is, no, this is not from Uppercase. So this is someone's art piece that looks like a toaster, and the sides are stitched together, and there's a piece of bread and a lady popping out of the toaster. I like her. She has a coffee cup in her hand. Let's see if the glue stick will hold her down. She's not too thick. And I might add more to both of these pages on another day. But I think that's going to be it for today. So if I can find what we did. I did those two pages. And what else did I do? Just added that hand with her pretty bracelet. There they are. I'll stick them in here so I know. Did I do something else in here? Thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Okay. So, I'm going to have a nice glue book session one of these days. Couple hours worth, maybe. Not on video, but maybe some of it on video. But I really miss just getting in here and playing and not feeling limited. Oh, there's the other one I did. I like this one. That might be my favorite. The bird seems to be enjoying being petted. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed having a little relaxing glue book time with me. And I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.